Imagine it's 1965. You're cruising down the highway with the windows down when the radio suddenly cuts to static. A nervous DJ returns to the mic, apologizing because the song you were just hearing has been deemed too dangerous for your ears.
Fall behind, time we stopped. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going.
This was the reality of the 1960s, a decade where music wasn't just entertainment, it was a battlefield. From FBI investigations to moral panics, we are counting down the 10 most controversial banned songs of the 60s that authority figures tried to silence. Number 10, Gloria, Them. When Van Morrison and his Belfast band Them released Gloria in 1965, American radio programmers reached for their censorship scissors. The track, driven by a simple 3-chord riff, told the story of a late-night encounter, while the lyrics were suggestive.
So good, I want to say you make me feel all right.
They were hardly explicit by today's standards. However, in 1965, the mere mention of knocking on a door at midnight was enough to trigger a nationwide ban. Stations from coast to coast pulled the track, claiming it would corrupt the nation's youth. The irony was thick.
Let's make me feel all right.
The ban didn't kill the song. It turned it into underground currency. Garage bands across America adopted it as a secret code, and record stores couldn't keep the 45s in stock.
You know, she comes around. Just about 5 feet 4.
Van Morrison himself was bemused, noting that people read far more into the lyrics than he ever intended. Number 9, Eve of Destruction, Barry McGuire.
We're on the eve of destruction.
In the summer of 1965, as Vietnam escalated, Barry McGuire unleashed a 4-minute indictment of American foreign policy. Eve of Destruction wasn't just a song, it was a Molotov cocktail thrown at the status quo. The track referenced nuclear war, civil rights, and social inequality, terrifying conservative markets.
Button is pushed, there's no running away. There'll be no one to save.
Radio stations across the Bible Belt banned it immediately, declaring it unpatriotic and dangerous to public morale. Some stations faced boycotts from local businesses just for playing it.
Disintegrating, this whole crazy world is just too frustrating.
In conservative towns, owning the record marked you as a troublemaker. Despite the outrage, or perhaps because of it, the song became an anthem for the anti-war movement, climbing the charts while being wrapped in brown paper bags like contraband. Number 8, Louie, Louie, the Kingsmen. No song in history has been more misunderstood than the Kingsmen's 1963 version of Louie, Louie. What was intended as a simple calypso-style tune about a sailor missing his girl became the subject of a 2-year FBI investigation. The problem? Lead singer Jack Eli's garbled delivery. Caused by braces and a rushed recording session in a makeshift studio. Parents and politicians were convinced the slurred lyrics hid obscene filth. The governor of Indiana banned the song from state radio, and the FBI analyzed the track at different speeds to find hidden pornographic messages. After 31 months, the G-Men concluded the lyrics were unintelligible at any speed. The Kingsmen watched their careers explode thanks to a misunderstanding and some very poor studio acoustics. Number 7, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, The Rolling Stones. When the Rolling Stones released Satisfaction, In 1965, they created a moral panic. Mick Jagger's lyrics about sexual frustration and consumerism hit American radio like a thunderclap. Conservative stations banned the track, deeming the line, "trying to make some girl," too sexually suggestive for the airwaves. Even Ed Sullivan demanded the band change the lyrics for his show. Religious leaders condemned the song as moral decay, and some communities organized record-burning events. Jagger argued the song was about the frustrations of modern life. But the explanations fell on deaf ears. The backlash only cemented the Stones' reputation as the bad boys of rock and propelled the song to their first U.S. #1. Number 6. Born to be Wild, Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf's 1968 anthem arrived as the counterculture peaked, and its celebration of rebellion struck fear in the heart of conservative America. Born to be Wild wasn't just banned for its lyrics, it was banned for what it represented. The song became the soundtrack for the outlaw biker culture. Famously featured in the film Easy Rider. Motorcycle gangs adopted it, and police departments reported the song playing at gatherings that turned violent. Radio stations, fearing the association with groups like the Hells Angels, relegated it to late-night slots or banned it outright. The controversy made the track a symbol of independence. And record sales soared as young people used the song to rebel against adult supervision. Number 5. 96 Tears, Question Mark and the Mysterians. 96 Tears was a garage rock classic that faced bans not for explicit content, but for its raw, menacing energy. Radio programmers accustomed to polished pop found the song's primitive recording quality and emotional intensity too disturbing.
But I don't see you waving down. I'm way down here.
The band's refusal to reveal their real names or perform without sunglasses created an air of danger that made conservative stations uncomfortable. In an era of clean-cut acts like the Beach Boys, the Mysterians represented something dark and unknown.
Too many teardrops for one heart to carry on.
Several stations banned the song after listeners complained it was too ethnic or unsettling. Despite the radio blackout, the track became a massive hit through word of mouth and jukebox play, proving that audiences were hungry for something authentic. Number 4, White Rabbit, Jefferson Airplane.
Chasing rabbits, and you know you're going.
Grace Slick's haunting White Rabbit was banned across America for its blatant drug references. Using Alice in Wonderland as a metaphor for a psychedelic trip, the song urged listeners to feed your head with pills. Arriving at the height of the summer of love, the track terrified broadcasters who saw it as a blueprint for drug experimentation.
On the chessboard, get up and tell you where to go.
The FCC received numerous complaints, and congressmen cited it in speeches about the dangers of rock music. Religious leaders denounced it as satanic. The band turned Jefferson Airplane into the voice of the psychedelic movement. College radio stations that dared to play it often found their licenses threatened, but the song became an underground hit passed from person to person like a secret. Number 3, For What It's Worth, Buffalo Springfield.
On behind time we stopped. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's wrong.
Buffalo Springfield's gentle protest song faced bans in 1967 for deceptively subversive lyrics. Written by Stephen Stills in response to the Sunset Strip riots, the track's references to paranoia, battle lines, and young people speaking their minds made authorities nervous.
They're telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop.
Released as anti-war protests intensified, stations feared the music would inspire civil disobedience. Military bases banned the song to protect troop morale, and conservative markets labeled it anti-establishment propaganda. Some DJs who played it were fired.
Being wrong, but nobody's right if everybody's wrong.
Despite the resistance, the song's calm melody masked a revolutionary spirit, becoming the defining soundtrack for a generation disillusioned with authority. Number 2. Get Together, the Youngbloods. The Youngbloods' 1967 plea for unity seems innocent today, but in the polarized climate of the 60s, it was seen as a threat. The song's message of peace and love was interpreted by conservative radio as naive at best and anti-war propaganda at worst.
When the one that left us here returns for us sadly.
Its association with the hippie movement made it radioactive for programmers who feared it would encourage communal living and the rejection of traditional values. Listeners complained it promoted sexual promiscuity.
It's my only brother, everybody get together, try to love one another.
And military recruitment centers reported it being played at protests. The irony of banning a song about loving one another was lost on many. It became an underground anthem for the peace movement, circulated on homemade tapes when radio refused to touch it. Number 1. Sky Pilot, The Animals. And the Animals' 1968 epic Sky Pilot. This 8-minute anti-war masterpiece was a perfect storm of controversy. It was banned for its length, its devastating critique of warfare, and its critique of religious authority. The song depicted a military chaplain blessing soldiers
I don't have your loving anymore.
before sending them to die, a portrayal religious leaders called blasphemous and military supporters called unpatriotic. The track featured realistic sound effects of battle and soldiers crying out for their mothers, which was too graphic for radio. The Ed Sullivan Show refused to book the band.
I'm crying. You know I'm crying, baby. Hear me crying, baby.
And stations near military bases wouldn't play it. Despite total radio blackout, Sky Pilot became a powerful underground anthem for the anti-war movement, proving that the most dangerous songs are often the ones that tell the truth. These 10 songs are more than just classic tracks. They are snapshots of a nation in turmoil. They represent a moment when music became a battleground for the soul of America. Looking back, the reasons for banning them seem almost quaint, but at the time, they were genuine threats to the established order. The artists paid a price with blacklists and lost opportunities, but they won the war. Censorship backfired, turning these songs into enduring symbols of free expression. The next time you hear one of these classics, remember that they weren't just played, they were fought for. If you enjoyed this look at history's rebels, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories behind the music that changed the world. Which band song do you think deserves to be on this list? Let us know in the comments below.